One of these days, somebody's got to tell these horses' asses that Christ was not Jesus' last name. Yeshua Bar Yusuf, right? Right. But Jude letting me know a Tennessee Fire Department's decision to let a house burn after the homeowner failed to pay a $75 firefighting fee has inspired an intense debate about the intersection of governmental and personal responsibility. Well, Brian Fisher of the American Family Association weighs in with a perspective that has thus far been missing from the conversation, the Christian perspective. This comes from Mediaite, and I'm personally offended by the idea that anyone would suggest that anything coming out of the American Family Association is actually the Christian perspective, but, give the devil his due. In a blog post titled, "Oh, Sit Down," "Firefighters Did the Christian Thing in Letting House Burn to the Ground," Brian Fisher of the American Family Association, Tupelo, Mississippi, please buy our big box of Merry Christmas buttons now. Fisher argues that because the homeowner failed to pay a $75 firefighting fee, the fire department did the right thing in letting the property burn. Oh, I haven't even finished this yet. I can imagine what the Bible verse used to justify this was. Let's see if I'm right. According to Fisher, the right thing is also the Christian thing because the right thing, by the way, is also the Christian thing because there can be no difference between the two. The right thing to do will always be the Christian thing to do, and the Christian thing to do will always be the right thing to do, and if I buy kippers, it will not rain, and trout live in trees, and... In this case, in the eyes of Mr. Fisher, the Christian and right thing is to argue that personal choices should trump the obligations of a civil society. The Christian worldview rewards responsibility and stresses individual responsibility and accountability, which in the end makes everybody more safe and more prosperous. Where the hell is that in the Gospels? Is that in the second chapter of First Money Changers? Critics of the fire department are confused both about right and wrong and about Christianity. And it is because they have fallen prey to a weakened... Oh, sweet Jesus. It is because they have fallen prey to a weakened, feminized version of Christianity. That's the Jesus who was 36, 24, 36. He's a brick. Lord. He's mighty, mighty, walking on the water, but he's feminized. A feminized version of Christianity that is only about softer virtues such as compassion and not in any part about the muscular Christian virtues of individual responsibility and accountability. This story illustrates the fundamental difference between a sappy, secularist worldview, which unfortunately too many Christians have adopted, and the mature, robust, Judeo-Christian worldview. If you're Jewish, do you want these guys speaking for you? Because they just did. Which made America the strongest and most prosperous nation in the world, arguably by letting puppies burn up. The story that will not go away. Obion County, Tennessee, and the home of Mr. Gene Crack. But you know what? It's not like ants to a picnic. You ever been around a garbage can in the heat of summer when a bunch of people have thrown away their pop cans in there and you go to throw yours away and about 4 million yellow jackets fly out That's what this is. This story has let all the pestilent, stinging, tormenting creatures of the right wing come out. And they're proud of it. And they're looking to hurt anybody that they can with their ire and their anger.